Hey everybody, welcome back to my Slice of Heaven Outdoors. I'm Joey. Today we're going to make chicken wings either 2 different ways or maybe 3 different ways. So we're going to start, actually let me show you what I got in these 2 bowls. I got 3 bowls here, one with flour, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and ground sage. Usually I just use a poultry seasoning mix, but I could not locate my poultry seasoning mix. In this bowl we have 3 eggs and maybe a half a cup of milk, and we whisk that together. And in this bowl is the same as this bowl. It's flour, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and ground sage. In this pot we have a bunch of oil heating up.
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil, yes. I don't know exactly how much. We filled it up about maybe almost a half away because we're going to need to deep fry these wings. But to cut these wings, guys, you just open this part up and you can see about, just follow this angle right here like this. Cut that off. And then you got these parts here that are kind of together. You just kind of cut the skin loose a little bit. And if you look on this side, you want to follow the drumstick part. And it comes out like that. Let me show you one more. Cut that piece off. Well, I like to cut the skin first. And then, like I said, you just kind of follow the angle down on the drumstick part. And it cuts like that. If you try to do it, cut this piece off first. If you try to follow this part flat, you're cutting right into the bone of the drumstick, to the drumstick part. So you want to follow the drumstick down, and then that puts you right on the other side of the knuckle on the drumstick part. And we'll come back when we get ready to go a little further in this progress. We're just waiting for our oil to heat up.
What temperature do we heat the oil to?
We'll be heating the oil to 350 degrees-ish. Alright guys, I just want to check this temperature in this oil. And the only thing I have to use to check the temperature is my meat probe that I use for when I'm smoking meats. But it'll work. You just hold it in there, don't let it touch the bottom. And when it gets up to about 350, we'll start cooking. And I can tell you right now, we got a little bit more ways to go, or else it would be climbing a lot faster than what it is. Yep, so we got a little bit longer to wait. So we'll come back in a minute. Alright guys, what we're going to do is we're going to cook about 8 to 10 of them at a time in the oil. So you take one, you put flour on it. I said one, but I usually like to do 4 or 5 at a time. So I'm going to put 5 of them in here. Just get them a coat of flour on them. Then drop them in the eggs and milk. Drop about 5 more in this flour here. Make sure you get all wet on the ones you put in the egg and milk, and then just put them in the other flour bowl. So we're going dry, wet, dry. Alright, after we put them in the egg wash mixture, we put more flour on them, shake off the excess, put it in the grease, or the oil, whatever you want to call it. It's just vegetable oil. Like I said, we want to get 9 or 10 in there at a time. Too much, we don't want to crowd it too much. And these 5 over here. And we like these wings. I like it with Old Bay and hot wings, hot sauce. And my wife likes some barbecue. And sometimes the wife likes them plain. So we're going to do 4 different kinds today. I know I said 2 or 3, but we made it 4 now. And once you get all 8 or 10 of them in the pot, set you a timer for 10 minutes. And they should come out perfectly cooked. And wait over here to hit me again. I'll take them out. Alright guys, it's been 10 minutes. What we do is we take them out, put them on a paper towel, let some of the grease oil, let some of the oil drain off. I know it might be a little loud with this grease popping, so you might have a hard time hearing me today. And then what we'll usually do is we'll stick them in the oven on warm. And keep them warm until we get them all done. But while these are hot, I'm going to go ahead and stick Old Bay on them. Because we'll need to let that oil come back up to temperature. Because after you cook in it, it tends to drop a few degrees. But if you guys have never used Old Bay, you don't know what you're missing. I was really surprised when I started hanging around on the internet how many people have never heard of Old Bay. Because I grew up in Maryland, and I know around the Chesapeake Bay area, we use Old Bay on everything. We put it on eggs, popcorn, chicken, french fries, soups, potato chips. But what we'll do is we'll just sprinkle a good amount of Old Bay on these chicken wings. And we're going to do 2 batches of Old Bay. Don't they look good? Nice golden brown. Yeah, if you guys have never tried Old Bay, give it a try. If you have, actually, let me know in the comments whether you've heard of Old Bay or if you've ever used it, and if you have not heard of it or ever used it. And if you have not, you really need to give that a try because it's really good. And then we'll just stick these in the oven. We got it on warm. And that'll stay in there till we get done. I'm going to check my temperature again on my oil. As soon as I turn it on. It usually drops a few degrees when we first get done cooking, so we gotta let it get back up to 350 again. While the first batch was cooking, I went ahead and got the second batch ready, got it floured up. I got 5 pieces in the flour, 5 pieces sitting in the egg. So, go ahead and get these in the pot. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you all know I'm not much of a talker when I'm doing stuff. Kind of makes my videos kind of boring to a point, but I'm sure most of my videos you guys can probably learn a little something even if I'm not talking too much. If you guys have never seen Craig over at Woodshed Smoking Barbecue with Slow Hand, now he's a talker in a good way. He can carry on a conversation while he's sitting there cooking on his grill. He's fun to watch. I'll leave a card right about where I mentioned his name at. In case you have not seen his channel, you can go check him out. The second batch is now in. I'll just give them a little bit of stir so they're under the oil. And then I'll give them about 2 minutes to cook, and then I'll give them another stir. Keep them separated. And while they're cooking, we'll go ahead and get the next batch floured up. Alright. A few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Now, chicken's done. Gotta get out the olive glove. Lift it down.
Not if I was going to stand here.
And guys, these wings are looking good. So we're going to do 2 batches of the Old Bay, and then we'll move on to the barbecue. Another cooking channel I like to watch is Cooking with James. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have already seen his channel. But man, I gotta tell you, Cooking with James, he can make anything look good. I bet you he could even make sauerkraut taste good. Then we put Old Bay on these. Yeah, I do not like sauerkraut. It's probably the only food that I probably wouldn't eat. Sauerkraut. And we'll give these a turn and get the other side. Man, they look crispy. Again, guys, if you've never had the Old Bay, gotta give it a try. Give them a very generous coating. I'll go back and hit these other ones a little bit. And our Old Bay wings are done. On to the next batch. Alright guys, this batch is going to be barbecue. And I'm just putting a little bit of barbecue sauce in the bowl to get it started. And you guys know me, I had to craft sweet brown sugar barbecue sauce. Put a little bit more barbecue sauce on there. And then we'll just give it a mix up. Try to get a little bit of them coated. Trying to be careful not to knock the crust off of them. Alright guys, now these are barbecue wings. And we're going to stick them on the cookie sheet, put them in the oven to stay warm. Alright guys, our last batch of wings is going to be Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. It's just the kind we've been using. If you all know any other kinds that taste pretty good and you think I should try, leave a comment below. I'd like to try a different flavor. But this here is pretty good. And we're just going to put about 10 of them in this pot. I think that's 8. That's 9. That makes 10, maybe one more, 11. We wanted some that was just plain, so we'll just drizzle this hot sauce over it, over the wings. And just give them a little bit of a mix up. You can definitely see it needs some more. We'll probably end up using this whole bottle.
Well, it was already half.
Yeah, it was only half full to begin with. because we had wings last weekend. And we're having them again this weekend because we bought so many. So.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, oh darn. Okay, Bill's going to try the barbecue wings. Let us know what you think, Bill.
Really good.
Really good?
Tez is eating barbecue.
Yep, Tez likes barbecue wings. Look at that. He'll tear that up. Right, Tez?
These all up.
Ethan's asleep, so.
Christopher, you like them wings?
No.
No!
This chicken.
Don't pay Christopher no
Do
mind.
you like chicken?
Oh, you like chicken?
Is it good chicken? Yes, really good, huh?
What else? What kind do we have?
You have all the other ones, huh?
Oh, okay.
The rest of us all have barbecue.
And I have the Old Bay and the hot wings. Let's try the Old Bay first. The Old Bay is really good. Chicken's cooked really good. Nice and crispy.
I like it.
Like I said, guys, if you guys have never tried Old Bay on your wings, try that. Now the hot sauce.
Hey.
Here you go.
That's it.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, make sure you have stacks of napkins out on the table.
Now
Again,
sit
it's cooked
down.
perfectly. The Sweet Baby's Ray sauce is pretty good. Give that a try. Well, guys, that's it. We're going to enjoy our food. Until next time, you all have a great day.